Okay, Pute, good morning, all. Yes, good morning, all. Okay, in yesterday we discussed about mainly, I will quickly go for that one. Okay, yesterday mainly we discussed about there are three types of mainly there are having three types of errors. Okay, mainly there are having three types of error detection. We call it them. The first method is, did you remember? I just said they are having the first method, parity checks, the second one, checksum, and finally, the echo checks. We wrote about that one. And quickly, we are writing at last about echo checks. When you consider about echo check, did you remember? At last, we are discussed about echo check. For when we discuss about echo check, did you remember? We tell they are sharing a message. Okay, they are sharing a message. Again, receiver send back that message. If they are having same message, we can take. There are no issue with the data reset to the receiver if they are having any issue. Otherwise, they are well, clarify that issue and send it back. Okay, that's a method you have to following up. Okay, so like that one, they are having three main things. Okay, so next thing we are taking about check digits. Okay, so write down today part. Quickly go through that one. Check digits. The today writing part. Okay, we have to write a lot of things. We have to know a lot of things. That's why I quickly go through for these lessons. Okay, today we are going for the check digit. Okay, when you consider about check digit is a final digit including the code. Okay, a check digit is actually a final digit. Okay, we rename as a check digit as what? The final digit including in the code. It is calculated from all the other digit in the code. Consider that one. Okay, it is normally calculated from all other digits in the code. It can be checked. These are used for the barcodes or product such as International Standard Book Numbers, ISBN code, Vehicle Identification Number, VIN, such that. Okay. So normally check digits is the final digit included in the code. It may be a ISBN, it can be a barcode or this should be very important. Okay. So actually check digit should be the final code. Shall we write down quickly? A check digit is a final digit including in the code. It is calculated from all the other digits from the code. Okay, so check digit used for the barcode product such as International Standard Book Number, ISBN, Vehicle Identification Number, VIN, such that. Okay, write down quickly. Check digit. It is final detail including the code. It may be a calculate from all the other digits in the single call. It's check the digits used for the barcode in the product, such as international standard book number, ISBN, or vehicle identification numbers, or VN. Okay, right there. Right. That's the normal thing in the check digits. Okay. So such that check digit is a final digit included in the code. Okay. However, check digit is a final digit that included in the code. Okay. There can be usually detect the following types of error. Okay, in the depth digits, there can be have following type of errors. Okay, please write the yes. The digits are final included in the code. It is calculated all other digits from the code. Check digits are used for the barcode on product. It can be ISBN, VIN, something like that. Okay. So normally they can be usually detect the following type of errors. Right. Normally can be detect following type of errors. What type of errors? They are taken finally. Okay. They can be usually detect the following type of errors. What are they? It can be an incorrect digit entered. It can be finding incorrect digit entered. That means, for example, 5327 entered instead of 5307. It can be identified like that. And it can transposition error where two numbers have changed order. For example, there can be change order. There can be right 5037 instead of what? 530. It can be analyzed like this. Any error with the numbers, anything errors. Okay, there can be omitted or extra digit. It can be sometimes there can be missed some numbers. For example, 537 instead of 5307 or 53107 instead of 5307. It should be like that. So they can be analyzed the errors of numbers. Okay, there can be have phonetic errors. For example, 13 instead of 30. Okay, that can be have phonetic error. They are realize these kind of errors. Okay, it should be realized these kind of errors. Normally we are taking all of them. Normally we are taking all of them that check digits. Okay, this kind of thing. Normally we are taking as check digits. All of them we take it as check digits. Okay, write down them. This all kind of errors taken as what? Check digits. There can be have incorrect digit and it can be have transposition errors where two numbers have changed order. For example, 5037 instead of 5307, such that. Okay, there maybe have more and more errors with them. It can be have phonetic errors for 30. It may be display as 30. Okay, write down now. Yes. Write down. Yes. There can be have this type of errors. Okay. Yes. Check them. Okay, right. Yes. We will move forward. Yes. Okay. All of them taken as a check digits. Okay. Consider a digit. Here are sample barcode ISBN 13 code with the check digits. There are having you can calculate them. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So here ISBN with the 13 code with the check digits. They are considered another number as a check digits. Okay. Normally in the barcode, ISBN, all of them have a check digits right there. There should be have included in for example 5327 entered for the 5300. Okay, such that. Okay, you can write down. These are about check digits. Okay, main thing. There are what? Number of different method used for the general check digit. There are having two common method will be considered here. There are having many methods. Okay, for counting check digit. However, what happened? They are having two common method. Consider here. Okay, write down quickly this thing. There are a number of different methods used to generate check digit. Two common methods will be considered here. They are having ISBN and module. There are many methods. Okay, there are number of different methods used to write here. There are number of different methods used to generate check digit. Here they are having common two methods. Okay. Here they are having common two methods that will be considered here. Okay, here it's considered common two methods. The first one is ISBN 13, another one is modulo 11. Okay. Here mention two common method, ISBN 13 and the modulo 11. Okay. They are having number of different methods used to generate check digits. According to that, they are having common two methods. We'll consider here what are they? ISB 13 and the modulo 11. Okay, right, right. Okay, they are having this kind of a part. common methods will be considered here, ISBN 13 and modulo 11. Okay. Now, here is example for the ISBN 13. Look at here. Here, there should be following. Okay, write down as a subtopic. Example, one example enough. ISBN 13. Okay, there should be following up some steps. They are actually having a calculation. Okay, I will explain. The following algorithm generate check digit for the 12 other digits. Okay, they are having, you have to follow in this kind of algorithm there. You just write today, we will explain in the next day, it's better. Okay, you should be following this kind of what? Algorithm for that one. The first thing, you have to add all odd numbers digital together. What there? You have to add all odd numbers. 9, the first place, third place, fifth place, 7, 9, 11. Like that one, you have to add all the odd numbers firstly. Okay. Next, you have to add all the even number digit together and multiply the result by 3. Next, you have to add all the even numbers and this blue color one and multiply by 3. Okay. Next, add the result from 1 and 2 together and divide by 10. Now you have to add these two and divide by 10. Okay. Actually, it is 11 and remainder 1. Okay. And take the remainder, it is a 0. If it is 0, use this value, otherwise subtract the remainder from 10 and find the check digits. Okay, subtract the remainder by 10 and find the check digit. Okay, if the check digits, what happened? It is 9. Okay, and you should be getting the check digit as that number. Okay, first of all, write down these things. Here the calculation. They are having calculation for the check digits from 12 digit number. Okay, write down this part. We will discuss the what? Example on the next day. Write down these parts. Quickly write this all 4 parts. Okay, write down them. First of all, write down them. Okay, we will discuss as an example in the next day. Okay, first of all, write down these 4. Okay, write it down. Okay, write down these things. We will discuss this further on the next day. Okay, write down these things. Okay. So we will discuss about example and algorithm on the next day. Okay. We will discuss example and algorithm on the next day. So I'll write down the session for today. So take them quickly. Okay. We will discuss on the next day. Okay. Thank you very much. Good morning to you and see you on the next day. See you.